What does addiction do to a relationship? We know we got into this thing for comfort, understanding, support, acknowledgement, sympathy, and empathy, and recognition. And, but what does addiction do to a relationship? In other words, your partner experiences emotions as a direct result of being involved with you and what you do. You didn't do anything on purpose, but because they get the fallout of the addiction, what feelings are inside them? Okay? How about hate, anger, disappointment, betrayal? Okay? How about fear, terror? How about depression, anxiety? How about tension and worry? How about hopelessness? Now, if they're speaking to you, you say, well, there's a lot of good things. I'm not saying there's not, but I want you to be aware of these things that are not so good. Because when you reach into your bucket of love through a phone call or through a contact, do you know what you're going to come out with? Are you going to come out with affirmation, recognition, acknowledgement, sympathy, and empathy? Or are you going to come out with anger and hate and rage and disappointment and betrayal? Do you know what you're going to come up with? You don't know, do you? What's happening to you being here in a treatment program? Are you getting what? Getting better? Getting understanding? Getting insight? Getting awareness? Maybe learning forgiveness? Self-forgiveness? Compassion for yourself? As you learn, I got a disease and I have a condition and I really can't manage it, and so therefore I'm learning about myself. I'm getting myself off the hook a little bit. Maybe a little less self-hate or anger or stuff like that. What's happening to your significant others where they are? What do you believe is happening to them? While you're getting, say, better down here, and I say that word lightly because better is a lifetime journey for all of us, but what's happening to them up there? What are they getting?
More hope, satisfaction.
A lot of times they're getting worse. You're down here, but you left a lot of unfinished business there. So is it not possible that while they're getting some hope, like you were saying, at the same time they're getting some resentments? Does that make sense? You weren't here in your addiction. Now you're not here while you're recovering. I mean, who's helping me with the kids? Who's helping me with the bills? You know, who's taking care of this? Do you realize I had to talk to your friend that sells the drugs to you, and I didn't appreciate that? Do you realize that such and such was threatened by this other guy that you know because you owe them money? You know, they're threatening to shut the electric off. Is that not possible that some people are going through this stuff? You know, yeah. Absolutely. If your family isn't, that's wonderful. But a lot of families do go through this in early recovery. Now, you get on the phone and you say, hey, we're having a great time down here. It's a terrific pool. You should see the apartment. It's granite and it's cherry cabinets and all that kind of stuff. And you know, I've just got great friends now. Do you understand that that might not receive well in their ears? Do you understand that? Do you understand they may not be happy you're having a great time? Because, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, as an active addict or alcoholic, we've always had a great time. We've always been able to escape all that unpleasant crap that they have no way of escaping. To understand that your partners, your significant others, back home, if they're not involved in any kind of treatment, if they're not involved in any kind of 12-step programs or any kind of self-help stuff, they're actually getting worse. And one of the things that they're going to feel is resentment towards you. And some people have actually experienced this, and they don't understand why. And that's because they're suffering so that they don't know what to do with that. So when they hear that you're doing well, they lash out at you. And what does that do to you? That ruins your day. Not only your day, it can ruin you for days. You can lose track of your focus, your priorities, direction, everything because of that. All right. So it's kind of like at that point where you think that you're doing well is at that point they want to let you know how they feel. Wow, Jerry, I see you're doing good. Well, I got some things I'd like to tell you now. Some of you know what I'm talking about here. And like, where'd that come from? This person is going to launch on you every single nasty, dirty, lousy, truthful thing that they experience as a direct result of your addiction. You can't defend yourself, can you? And if you do, you're going to choke on your words. The best thing you can do when this is launched in your face is turn around and go, whoa, baby, I don't know what's going on here. I don't want to say anything else. I don't want to hurt your feelings. I think I need to go see my sponsor. I think I need a meeting. Maybe we should take this to a therapist on Thursday. What you want to do is respectfully and quickly back out. Because you got to remember, you're with this person for what? Comfort, support, understanding, acknowledgement, sympathy, and empathy. You're with this person, basically, this is the person you turn to when you run for cover and comfort. So when you need cover and comfort, where are you going to run if that person's not there because you went off on them, because they told the truth about you?
To your old ways. Drugs.
Back to drugs. We're going to run for cover and comfort to what we understand and trust and appreciate, and that is if I'm in an emotional, twisted state, I'm going to go get loaded again. This person can't be there. And that's the whole purpose of this lecture, is to make sure that you protect that resource. And I want you to clearly understand how we destroy that resource.